Hi sweet friends, welcome back. In today's video, I thought it would be super fun to take a look back over the years to some Christmas decorating in our living room. Now this is one of my favorite rooms to decorate, especially for Christmas. I like to go all out during this magical season, celebrating our Lord's birth, and I love sharing my ideas with you all. I thought this Christmas in July video would be fun to see how my style has changed over the years and maybe give you some new ideas that you could incorporate for your decor this Christmas. So you can start planning now and be way ahead of the game when the time comes. If you are new, my name is Amy and welcome. I hope you enjoy watching. If you enjoy decorating seasonally and shopping for home decor as much as I do, I'd love it if you'd consider subscribing before you go. As always, friends, if you do enjoy it or find this helpful in any way, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look back to Christmases past. Here is our living room and how we are starting out today. Of course, I've removed all of my existing decor, cleaned all of the surfaces, and have a bare canvas to start decorating. I'm super excited to transform this blank slate into a cozy Christmas oasis for us to enjoy all season long. On this wall behind our love seat, I want to hang a gorgeous new print from Kirkland's. Now I've already measured and marked the center of the wall and also measured up from the floor 60 inches, and this will mark the center of the artwork. As far as the coffee table decor goes, I'm first bringing in a vase that I actually thrifted and did a DIY aged technique to. Plus I'm bringing in some florals that I believe that I got a couple years back from the Target dollar spot. But I actually really love them because they have just a little pop of a red in a frosted berry, which I absolutely love. Next, I'm coming in with this really fun Christmas coffee table book, which I did want to mention. I will try to link everything that I can down in the description box today, just in case you're interested. Then to the top of the book, I'm adding a gorgeous green glass candle from the Hearth and Hand line, a candle snuffer, and a wooden tree.
In the quiet evening, snow is falling, and from every window shines a light. Somewhere in the distance, drums are calling.
To balance it out on the opposite side and to add just a sense of fun and the nature-inspired decor, I'm bringing in these adorable deer that were from Walmart this year.
So Christmas, how we long for you.
So for our mantle, I am going to be doing some layering. So first I'm coming in with two of these gorgeous garlands that I purchased last year from Hobby Lobby. It is great quality. It has that real feel pine and also has some small branches in it that makes it look very realistic. I love that it is soft, so it's not going to scratch our mantle. Next, I'm coming in with two Norfolk garland from Kirkland's, the ones that everyone raves about. Now, this is new to me this year, and so I really do love the way it feels and that it gives that drapey look. So I'm going to put it just to the edge of our mantle, allowing the Hobby Lobby garland to sit kind of on top and secure it. To finish up the mantle for this year, I'm adding two garlands. The first one is a wooden garland that I picked up from Walmart this year. But the weird thing is, when I tried to link it after my shop with me at Walmart, it was no longer available and they said it wasn't sold from Walmart anymore. So I don't know what is up with that but that is where it was from. And then you're going to see a second appearance of a gold bell garland from Hobby Lobby. After I took a step back, I did go ahead and tweak that bottom garland just a bit and snuck it behind the stockings. I thought that looked a little bit better. The pillows that I'm using come from various places. A couple are from Target, one is from Kirkland's, and then I have lots of pillow covers that came from Amazon. Now, if you're looking for even more living room decorating inspiration for Christmas, I can go ahead and link last year's Christmas Decorate With Me in the living room. I always like to change it up just a bit, and you'll see this year I'm adding just a little bit more red, whereas I went real neutral last year. So after a quick lunch break, it's back to decorating and it's time to set up and decorate the Christmas tree. I'm using for the third year in a row this Pulio International 7.5 foot slim Fraser fir artificial tree. It is pre-lit with 500 clear white bulbs. Now it comes in 3 sections. Now I know everyone likes to do this a little bit differently, but for me, I like to work with the bottom section first, get that all fluffed, then work my way up. I touch every single branch and work my way up in layers. Typically, I always like to glove up to protect my hands, but what I like to do is take each branch and fluff the branches outward, left and right, some up and down, crisscrossing some, and then those outer branches I like to have a slight downward fall. Finally, she's all fluffed and ready to go. I like to start way at the top by adding the star first. Once it's in place, I like to fill in at the base of the star with small picks to create a starburst effect. This year I'm going in with 3 different ones. A tip that I find useful when placing my ornaments is to place them in a diamond shape throughout the entire tree. I like to have a smaller diamond shape at the top and have a bigger, wider diamond as I work my way down the tree. I'm hanging the inspiration piece for the entire room, which is a beautiful barn canvas print that I picked up from Hobby Lobby last year. Here are the prints that go on the wall beside our fireplace. So for Christmas, I thought these musical sheets would look amazing. I got these off of Etsy. It was actually an instant download that you can print off on your own paper, and it came with 3 songs: Hark the Herald, Angels Sing, Away in a Manger, and Silent Night. I'll make sure to link these specific ones if you're interested. We'll just get these into the frame and then we can hang them up. One way to dress up your TV screen is to search YouTube for their screensavers. I love this one. It's just a simple wintry scene that sets the stage for the Christmas decor. To create a cozy tone or story, I'm bringing in a wicker basket filled with some birch logs. Although of course they wouldn't be loaded into the fire since they're decorative and we have a gas fireplace, it still just sets that cozy tone. Then to the wingback chair, to further add that coziness, I'll throw in a cable knit blanket with a beautiful velvet deep green festive Christmas pillow. For a bit of functionality as well as character, I'm bringing in this antique stool. Now you could easily place a drink there as you sip it next to the fire. Then to coordinate with that velvet pillow, I'm adding this beautiful emerald green Christmas tree that I found from Walmart last year. To the opposite side, I'll be bringing in lanterns that I picked up from Kirkland's. I love the look of adding garland over a mirror. So this is the garland I'll be using. It was from Target last year. Now I'm not sure if they still have this exact one, but I know they do have similar ones. So if you're looking for a lightweight, bendable garland, I would check out Target. You'll see here that I'm not using any command strips or anything. Instead, I'm taking several of the pine branches and tucking them behind the mirror. I've did this many times and it stays right in place and is nice and secure. I love how the console table and the mirror really balances the weight that the fireplace in that area creates. So because I have a TV over the mantle, this gives me a space to do a little bit of layering. So I'm bringing in this Old Holy Night sign along with some DIY aged vessels filled with some Christmas greenery. Now for my favorite part, which is adding all of the pillows and throw blankets. To me, this really brings the room to life, and it is the cherry on top for the whole room. If there was only one thing aside from a Christmas tree that I would add every year, it would definitely be pillows. Now it's time for the tree. We can now fill in any bare areas with picks. These are the 3 that I'll be using today. What I like to do is start with the larger picks towards the bottom and work my way to the top. For the topper, I also will be using several of the picks to kind of create a starburst effect under the star. So first things first, I need to rearrange some of the furniture to make room for our Christmas tree. Next, we're heading outside to give these silver sparkling deer a modern update by quickly adding a coat of spray paint. Hopefully, getting this done early will give them just enough time to dry so that we can decorate with them later. And here is the paint that I'll be using. Since I love the size and shape of these deer, but not so much the color, I figured the perfect solution was to spray paint them black to update them and make them match my aesthetic that I'm going for. So that's a tip I have for you. Instead of getting rid of your old decor, try renewing it first with some spray paint to match your current theme and decor.
Cold outside, it tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here.
The Christmas mantle, I will be adding several different garlands. And because I'm doing that, I definitely want to make sure that it is secured and not going to fall down. So I'm going to be using these command strips. They're for indoor, outdoor. Before placing down your command hooks, always remember to clean your surface with some rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball. Make sure that it's dry, and then put your command strip down. That way it will be nice and tight and still be able to come off at the end of the season and not cause any damage. Here's a look at the first garland that I'm going to attach. It is super old. I think we got this maybe 15 years ago at Lowe's, but it is still going strong. And so definitely I'll be incorporating another layer of garland on top to make it that designer look without having that designer price. One tip I have for you is spend your time fluffing each branch so that it looks nice and full. Now taking the green floral wire, I want to cut off about 6 to 8 inches and then wrap it around the garland and then secure it to the hook. Next, I want to mix in this garland to just give lots more texture and to really build the garland to make it look really full and lush. And what I'm wanting to do is to have a cascade look right here. So I'm going to work real hard here. It may be a little difficult, but I kind of want it to drape here and then come back up and then drape. So we'll see how this all works out. Wish me luck. So I've already kind of measured it to see where I wanted it to hang over, and then the draping portion I kind of circled back around, as you can see here, and then I'll loop that back around and then back into here. I'm also taking more floral wire and making sure to secure it to the hooks as well. Then I will just start intertwining the two garlands, pulling some forward and back. And I realize this doesn't look the best right now, but stick with me. It's really going to come together in the end. Now it's time to start filling in with individual picks. Now these are juniper, I believe, pine with the little berries on them. I got them from Hobby Lobby last year and they still have them this year. We're going to fill in any of the bare areas and really create and define that arch.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
The last element I want to incorporate is to add a sparkle with these gold bulbs. One tip I have found is by grouping the bulbs together in a cluster of 3, it really makes an impact and creates more visual interest. I'm going to scatter these groupings across the garland, making sure to step back and take a look to see where I need another pop of gold. Now I will be adding single bulbs here and there as well. I look forward to cozying up in front of our fireplace and enjoying the rest of the Christmas season with my family and friends. Now I'm all ready with my Santa hat, my Merry Merry Christmas t-shirt, and a cup of hot cocoa. So why don't you join me, grab your favorite hot drink, sit back and relax, and let's get this family room decorated. The garland I'm using is fairly old, and so to make it look a little bit more modern and up to date, I'm going to be using some picks from Hobby Lobby.
What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol.
Now that my greenery base is finished, it's time to add pops of red with these really beautiful picks.
All my wishes are coming true.
Next, I'll be adding these gorgeous iron candlesticks that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. This is the medium and the small size. When I saw these wooden beads at Walmart, I knew I wanted to incorporate them into the mantle. So what I'm going to do is just kind of swoop them along the bottom of the mantle, adding more Christmas red to the berries and candles that I already have there. Here on the coffee table, I like to keep it pretty simple, something that I can easily remove in case we want to play board games or maybe have popcorn and watch a movie. I'm loving this woven basket tray that I found at TJ Maxx. So I'm just going to put some different picks that I've had on hand, a lantern, a couple deer, and then also a garland that I found at Hobby Lobby with different berries and pine cones. Now it's time to add pillows and more pillows. Can you ever have too many? Don't click off just yet, folks. You'll want to wait till the end to see the room in the evening when the lights are turned down low, the candles are lit, and it's nice and cozy and warm. Last up, here is Christmas 2019. This was my very first Christmas here on YouTube, so definitely bear with me. This will definitely show you the progress that I have made with filming and editing, plus take a look at how my style and our home has changed throughout the years. I think the biggest transformation in our home was painting all of the oak wood trim. Instantly, it just lightened and brightened our home. We also, of course, painted the walls, so definitely don't ever underestimate the power of paint. Also, you'll see I learned to step out and to the side so that you could actually see what I was doing. And I just wanted to include my very first Christmas and thought it would be fun to add it in so that any of you who are new and haven't been with me from the very beginning could actually see where I started. Well, friends, I hope that you did enjoy looking back into our living room over the last 5 years in this Christmas in July video. If you want even more Christmas decorating ideas, you can refer back to all of my Christmas decorating series. All right, sweet friends, well, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe got some new ideas for decorating your homes this Christmas. I've really had a blast today putting this look together, and I hope that if you did enjoy it and haven't already, that you would hit that subscribe button and join me as I decorate the rest of our home. Now, if you did enjoy it, go ahead, give me a big thumbs up and maybe even share it over on your socials. I'd really appreciate it. Now, before we end our time together, you know how I always love to go to God's Word. So today we're going to be reading from Exodus chapter 15, verse 2. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will praise him, and my Father's God, and I will exalt him. I thank you so much for joining me today. I love reading all of your sweet comments, and I appreciate your support so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care, and God bless, friends. Bye, and Merry Christmas.